This is the 2KMC, and this is also your chance to learn about the upcoming events in the... in the city.
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game. Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Coach.
it.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And we see some new faces this year in the starting lineup. First and foremost, it's Junior getting the start at power forward, while Marceda joins him in the post at the 5. On the wings, you'll have Sheffield and Lack playing the 2 and the 3, and now running the show for the Eagles is Day. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Now here's Erickson. And once again, off the mark by Burton. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Junior outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Joe Levesque. Porter covered by Junior. Junior with the steal. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
Outside Erickson. Back to Dermonenko. Ramadas. Pass to Porter. Over Sheffield. It's tipped. Dermonenko outside. Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Outside Erickson. Trying to get back on track. He's still waiting to make his first shot of the night. Now 0 for 4.
They just can't get into a rhythm offensively. The shooting has not been great this quarter.
And here's Junior outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The quick trigger on Junior tells you what kind of confidence he has. Not afraid to let it fly at any time.
Pass to Levesque. Back to Porter. Now Dermonenko. Up top, Erickson. Down low. The 3. And a great assist by Ash Ramadas as that one goes in. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport, but the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the fast break. Lays it in off the break.
When they've called his number, he's delivered. No reason. Reason to go away from him.
Burton trailing here. to Porter. Erickson.
Off again. It just hasn't been a pretty game. Just can't seem to find his groove.
And here is Junior. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside Levesque. Now Erickson expanding his range. And once again off the mark by Burton.
And nothing is going in for him right now. You can see the toll it's taking on his confidence.
And Day gets it to go.
You just don't see that many mid-range Jays anymore. That's what I like. Day wanting to keep this shot alive.
Pass to Erickson. Dermonenko with it. From deep. Drops it in from long range.
What a silky smooth shot by Dermonenko at the arc. You can tell he knows the value of developing a strong perimeter shot.
And so, the first quarter in the books. Eagles out in front, up by 5. And the second quarter just moments away when we come right back. The first quarter of the season is in the books as we get going with the second quarter of action between the Eagles and the Hornets. The Eagles leading.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Now Junior, right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hornets. Over to the left wing. Back to Luan. James. Left side, Evans. And that one's good for Junior.
Sweet. Love this dish by Evans to the wide open man. Those solid fundamentals will serve him well next year as a senior.
And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Junior outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I like the urgency of Junior's drive. Plenty of raw potential there. He could develop into an unstoppable move.
Out to the right wing. There's Leftos with the 3. And here are the Eagles. They haven't allowed any points here in the second quarter.
Good work on the boards. Allowed them to get multiple looks on the same trip.
And at the end of last year, you knew the Eagles were going to look for an answer to their power forward spot. Seems like Junior is just what they were looking for.
Junior is built like a football player because, well, that's what he was until very recently. Contact isn't a problem for him, and he looks like a great fit. I love the energetic play from Junior. Defense fails to contain him and prevent the slam.
That's going to be over and back, not watching the line that time.
Well, that was a head-scratcher to say the least.
No great time to do that in any game, but especially given the way the scoreboard looks for them.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone by so as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. Eagles ahead, up by 16. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play. They have a very long way to go to even get in sight of that lead.
And from what we've seen from this squad today, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Ramadas with the ball. He's picked up by Day. Outside Levesque. Dermonenko up top. Pass to Levesque. Now here's Dermonenko. Sheffield with the rebound.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Here's Junior. Good for his 8th field goal of the night in a dozen attempts.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Dermonenko outside. Back to Levesque. Out to Dermonenko. Levesque. Dermonenko outside. Pass to Ramadas. Shot clock at 3. And he lays it up and in.
Check out Ramadas's effectiveness around the rim. Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
Black. Erickson defending. Junior up top from past the arc. Rebounded by Bobby Erickson. Burton has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second.
The defender went for the ball and tried to make a play on it.
And that was crucial. Could have been quick points if he didn't get his hand on it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Levesque. Returns it to Erickson.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
And here's Junior outside. Doesn't fall, and he's now 8 of 14. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change. It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Junior outside from the arc. Rebounded by the Hornets. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now it's Carter outside. Luan. Back to Carter. Aslanoglu covered by Junior. Outside Luan. 6 to shoot. Over Indra, and once again off the mark by Burton. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Pokes loose. And a foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside James. Carter shoots over Kennedy. That one a little long.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Junior outside. Here's Evans. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Showing how well he understands the game. Fantastic pass to set up his teammate.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Luan. Back to Kelsey. Carter. The three from James.
Because of the size, if he gains good position, the rebound is likely his.
To the left wing. Left side Indra. Kicks it out to Junior. No good there with the triple. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may have already been decided. It's the Eagles running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the... And here at the start of the fourth quarter, the big lead for the Eagles here at home. Here's Day. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
And stolen by Junior. Slammed home and draws a foul. A chance for another point at the line. It's going to go on Michael Luan.
A difficult finish for sure, but Junior loves proving he's up for the challenge.
Now Luan. Ramadas, left side. Over Marceda. And it's Ramadas missing. Junior inside. Covered by Ramadas. And Junior throws it down.
Junior has been playing at the next level today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Pass to Porter. Erickson. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. From beyond the arc. Drills it from deep.
Looking like a younger Devin Booker there. I just love when Erickson goes right up with the shot.
Here's Junior. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous.
And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Pass to Porter. Erickson, defended by Lack. Here's Porter. James Marceda with the block. To the inside. Junior makes it off the glass.
They're getting good shots close to the basket. 5 of their last 6 attempts have now gone in.
Taking it right at the defense and converting.
And here is Porter. The three from Bobby Erickson. Junior grabs the miss. Inside. Marceda, that's good.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Defended by Lack. And there's the foul on Day. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes now played here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Levesque. Ramadas. Outside Levesque. Clock at 6. Now here's Dermanenko. Tight defense on him. Ramadas misses.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Now here's Brothers. Throws it up high. Junior. Again, Newark East.
And they're just scoring at will, getting whatever shot they want out there.
Yeah, in the lead, it's only getting bigger. Not sure what the opposition is thinking at this moment.
And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. They've given up only 5 points here in the fourth. Right side, Indra. Junior outside. Brothers to the paint, deflected. Carter with the steal, Levesque with it. Kennedy picks him up defensively. Pass to James. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Thomas Brothers picks one up. First free throw is good. Both fall at the line that time. And here's Endra. Outside for Evans. Beyond the arc. Kelsey with the rebound. Outside Levesque. And the first one at the line is good. Good on both attempts. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Junior, count the basket and the foul. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Here's Carter. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levesque. The Hornets again can't hit it.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
To the middle. Here's Brothers. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
To the paint. Here's Aslanoglu. Off with the layup. Pass to Junior. And the layup's good off the glass.
You can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for watching.
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skill.
You like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. How you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember, though. Sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie. Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship? Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
I mean, it's only one game. You show me what you got on the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles are going to begin the game with the lineup of the senior day starting at point guard with Sheffield alongside him. Black is the small forward with Junior in at the 4. In the middle of it all is Marceda. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
No good on that second free throw. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Outside Lee. And just over a minute played here to start this one.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far. Good start to this game for him.
Outside Lee. Pass to Andrews. Newark East grabs the miss.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
And it's Junior missing. And a foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Eagles. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Pass to Sheffield. Marceda. And here's Junior outside. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Some nice efficiency from him. No trouble getting his shots to fall now.
Lee with it. Rosenberg outside. Pass to Andrews. Over Marceda. Renfield misses again. The Eagles with the lead.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
To the inside. And yep, it's good.
Super solid read by Lee. Spots the open man, instantly sends the pass in for an easy assist.
Pass to Sheffield. Now here's Junior, guarded by Gregory. And it's Junior missing. Renfield with the ball. 6-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's Andrews. Junior grabs the miss. And And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter.
They keep getting him the ball, and he keeps growing their lead.
Both teams will make a substitution. And that one misses.
Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
Roberts up top. Down low. Madison. And Dave Zadirko with the block. Pass to Grace. And now here's Roberts. Ducey. Now here's Grace. The three-pointer is off the mark. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Pass to Joseph. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over.
Sloppy misconnection there.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. Now here's Junior. The three. Roberts with the rebound. Outside, Ducey. Gets it to go from long range. Now Junior, right side. And we've reached the end of the first. Eagles out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway right after this. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. With the ball. So both teams changing it up here. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Renfield with the ball. Down by 12. To the middle. And that one's good for Madison.
Not just a shooter, Rosenberg scans the court and spots the open teammates.
To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Pass to Rosenberg. Bishop, now guarded by Evans. Back to Bishop. Rosenberg. Tries a three, but they recover it. Here's Gregory. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. It's Doug Evans on the wing. Day, Jr. outside. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
And his scoring has been a really big boost for them today. They've leaned on him, and he's come through.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Gregory. And another shot. No good, not a friendly rim at all. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Now Lee. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession. And here are the Foxes. It's an 18-point game. Swing to Madison. Rosenberg. They double team Connor Rosenberg. Outside, Ducey. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Can't hit that one. Good if it goes. That one's off. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Eagles ahead. They lead by 18. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. Here's Rosenberg.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
And Robert Andrews gets double teamed. Ben Bishop from outside. Newark East grabs the miss. The drive now by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
I love the energetic play from Junior. Defense fails to contain him and prevent the slam.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Inside. And Junior throws it down.
Junior has been playing at the next level today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Up top, Gregory. That one falls, coming off Robert Andrews' feet. Here's Newark East. Junior inside. Gregory on him. The Foxes really having a tough go here. Rosenberg outside. They double team Connor Rosenberg. Andrews. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Junior. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
And here are the Eagles now. Now Junior, right side. Sinks it from distance.
There you go. That's the beautiful stroke we saw in the first half.
Into the third we go now, 2 minutes in. Outside Roberts. Swings it to Ducey. Gregory, and a foul called on Junior. That's his third foul of the game. And the Eagles making a change here. Here's Andrews. Outside, Ducey. Andrews, covered by Junior. Try to bank it in, but it misses.
Anyway, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Out to Kennedy.
I'm open right here. I got yours.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Junior.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shot from the left block. Ducey grabs the board.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Now here is Ducey. Back to Joseph. Pass to Roberts. Now Ducey. It's Lou Grace on the wing. 6 to shoot. Dustin Joseph for 3.
Just 1 for 5. Their offense is struggling a bit in the second half.
And it's stolen away by Joseph. Knocked loose. There's the 3. Newark East grabs the miss. And here's Endra. Pass to Lack. Mason. Here's Junior. Andrews covering. Back to Junior. The 6-footer. Count it. That bucket is good.
They've got the lead right now, thanks in part to his methodical scoring attack.
Andrews with it. Joseph with it. Black picks him up. Outside Roberts. Andrews comes up with a screen. Shot to end the cold run. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Pass to Andrews. Race. Now Andrews. Covered by Junior. Launches it.
Nice D from Junior, and that gets a recruiter's attention. They love a high school kid who puts as much effort into his defense as his offense.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may have already been decided. Eagles out in front, running away with it, and right after the break, we'll get the fourth quarter basketball underway. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Madison. Joseph with it. Junior's there. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Junior. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
That's a shot Junior feels comfortable taking. The D has got to chase him off this line.
Pass to Rosenberg. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The drive by Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Check out Junior getting the best of the defense on that try. He's really learning how to apply his physical gifts.
Here's Madison. Left side, Joseph. Can't hit it from close range. Over to the wing. The three! Knocks down the triple.
Bigger guys like Joseph have to space the floor, proving he can do just about anything on that shot.
Now here's Day. Grace defending. Returns to Day. Zadirko. And here's Junior outside. And the Eagles another three.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after. He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
Here's Grace. Rosenberg outside. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Outside, Evans. Pass to Brothers. Indra. And here's Junior outside. And it's Joseph with the rebound. Now here's Rosenberg. Grace outside. Ducey. And the first one drops.
He's only a sophomore, but you can already tell there's something special about Rosenberg. Explosive in every sense of the word.
And here are the Eagles now. Pass to Junior. Kennedy outside. Indra up top. Now here's Junior. Here's the three. Roberts with the rebound. Now Ducey. Back to Roberts. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. He can't get that one. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. I just tweaked it at the end there.
Just good you checked out all the same, yeah?
Yeah, take it easy, man. It's slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. You did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship,
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archer.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
get
time
it.
I'm working
Ay,
with this kid. Been working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in a...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Well, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
Let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're going to get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it going to get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Chicken it.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the Invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the tip. And start off with the ball. Eagles on offense, holding, waiting for something to open up. Oh, and an ugly pass there into the first row.
Eagles really struggling out of the gate without Junior. Coach Bishop can't be happy with that effort. Looks like we might be in for a long, long night.
And he holds it up top. A beautiful backdoor cut. Oh, and he missed it. Wide open layup there, and he missed it. Dragons now coming back the other way and pushing the pace with the 3-on-1, and they'll get the easy bucket. Things are going from bad to worse quickly here for the Eagles. Controlling traffic, and oh, ball knocked loose there, and here we go, the Dragons going the other way, now with the 2-on-1, and he finishes with the silky finger roll in the lane.
Oh, Joe, the Dragons are rolling. Without Junior, the Eagles look completely lost. Nothing is working for them right now.
And so we wrap up the first half. Dragons are out in front. They lead by 11. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this.
All right, fellas. Here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to play hard every possession. Ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. Okay, now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you one play at a time, all right? Sounds good. You getting better? Let's do this.
It was hard to watch out there.
That's it, I'm going in.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down. Settle down. We talked about this. I need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, Coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3, go time.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
Shot's good by Powell.
An impressive read from Coral. It helps when the big man spots his open guys.
Outside, Black. Inside. Kicks it out to Junior. This one for three. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. Williams with it. Marceda covering. Back to Williams. Pass to Coral. Now Powell, covered by Junior. Powell, that's good.
What toughness from Powell on that take. Impressive to see a high school kid power through these challenges.
Here's Junior. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Powell's shot is off.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button at halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Now Coral. Swings it to Stauffer. Here's Coral. 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now Williams. Clock at 6. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And here's Day. Junior up top. Fires the three. Powell grabs the miss. North High in the lead. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Doesn't get easier than there. Love seeing Junior take advantage of the inside.
Timeout called by the Dragons.
Timeout.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of a strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Jones from 11 feet. Here's Sousa. Marceda with the steal. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard. A lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Outside, Gibson. Powell off the mark, and the drought continues. The Eagles trailing. Pass to Lack. Now here's Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
The Dragons making a switch here. Outside, it's Williams. Gibson. He's covered by Sheffield. Pass to Williams. Gibson with it. He's covered by Sheffield from about 16 feet out. And that one goes long. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Zadirko. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Well, throughout this season, Junior has been playing in the shadow of his dad. Duke was just a huge figure in the basketball community of this area.
And that's been an added layer to his success, following his father's footsteps after his passing. Junior's story is one that you could see in a documentary one day.
To the middle. Here's Junior. No good with the layup.
I'll bet he can't believe that layup didn't fall.
Outside, it's Williams. Looking to end the drought. The three won't fall. Third quarter of play and a close game here. It's the Eagles. They're up by 1. Time for a quick break, but when we return... Well, as the fourth quarter gets going, you look at this game. Since Junior has returned... And so it's North High with the ball. So both teams changing it up here. They've been trailing for the last few minutes.
But that could all change right here.
Marceda. On the wing, Junior. Junior just can't seem to get anything going right now, and you can just tell that he isn't close to 100% right now. Pass to Sousa, and here's Sean Powell from the arc.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
Now here's Marceda. He's guarded by Sousa. And James Marceda hits from deep.
Marceda loves rising up and firing the three ball. He's really stretching the floor with the shooting.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now here's Coral. He's guarded by Marceda. Powell outside. Coral shoots over Marceda. Some solid defense from James Marceda. Well, he's the tallest member of the Dragons, but they like him at power forward. Very fluid mover who can attack in multiple ways.
That's true. At the next level, they'll probably slot him as a 3 or a bit of a tweener forward, but he's got great talent and form on his shot, and the sky is the limit for this kid.
And with the way that Junior has burst onto the scene, there's some talk going around that he's going to get offers to play at the next level.
And he's got such raw talent. There's no doubt about that. But every college can see the ceiling Junior has and wants to get him into their program. He'll have a lot of options to choose from by the time he ends high school. He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Day, defended by Williams, and now they decide to intentionally foul. choose to intentionally foul. Timeout called by the Eagles. Stolen by Williams. It's good! And he's brought him within 2 points.
Williams showing off his defensive instincts. Scouts like seeing guys like him come away with steals.
And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to commit the foul and stop the clock.
Extend this game. Make it as many possessions as you can.
One shot.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
The 3 from Powell. Newark East grabs the miss.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Shooting for the Eagles, KJ Day. At the line for 2.
One shot.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up by 5.
I don't think the Eagles could have a better team captain than Day. A leader at the point and a leader in the locker room.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And here's Eric Dillard outside. Outside for Jones. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. And there it is, the comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game that looked lost at half.
But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
The amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best, that's something you rarely see in any sport.
Reminds you a bit of the passion his dad played with. That'll do it for us tonight. An amazing comeback win for the Eagles. Thank you for watching another broadcast of Garden State IAA Sports.
Yeah, baby.
God, I love watching it. Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt all week, baby.
Hey. You focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Woo-hoo! Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
You look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Now, look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas? Hendrix.
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing you, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, you need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Look, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay, Coach. Use
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This is
feel.
funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. Time now for the starting five of the Eagles. Day and Sheffield get the start as the backcourt pairing. Black and Price Talent Jr. are in the front court at the forward positions. They're joined by Marceda playing the center spot. Looking at the lineup for Louisiana Northeast, it's Davidson running the point with Splitter to his side. The talented pair of forwards for this team are Edwards at the 3 and Cobb at the 4. And the big man, Mushi Fresh, gets the start at center.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Yep, that one goes.
This is good offense. Splitter giving it up to the open man. The scouts love to see it.
Pass to Junior, three-pointer. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one. Up top, Davidson, guarded by Day. Here's Fresh. Junior comes up with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
No good at the free throw line. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their scoring. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
Pass to Junior. And a tough start to this game for Junior.
No, you're right. Credit him for playing, but the way he started this game shooting the ball, you have to assume the knee is an issue. And it'll continue to be an issue for him all game long.
And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day has been the model for everything you want from a four-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Pass to Davidson. Back to Cobb. Defended by Lack. On the wing, Hendricks Cobb.
The mid-range jump shot is alive and well. Cobb is more than happy to take those jumpers.
Outside, Lack. Junior outside. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him. Here's Davidson. Here's Cobb. Junior grabs the miss.
He should save the fadeaway for when there's a defender on him next time.
Outside, Lack. Pass to Junior. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He's still yet to hit a shot in this quarter. He just can't get it going.
And what a moment for both of these teams getting to play here at Barclays. A great setting for a great finale to the Battle of Brooklyn.
It's so exciting, guys. You got the top teams from around the country, and you know they want to use the best facility available. It's a dream come true for many of these players to play on an NBA court in a world-class arena.
Now here's Junior. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
Impressive movement from Junior here, getting himself free to shoot. The Eagles really support each other on those plays.
Back to Davidson. Splitter. Pass to Cobb. Junior grabs the miss. Now Day. Marceda with it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You have to admire how hard Marceda takes the ball to the basket. He drives it with purpose.
Cobb with it. Now guarded by Junior. Swings it to Splitter. Cobb. Shoots over Day. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Eagles leading. And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
And here's Cobb. And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stub.
There aren't too many situations where Cobb doesn't think he can score. And with the Cats, he's got free reign.
That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up. And welcome back as we get the second quarter going in the Battle of Brooklyn. Some changes here for the Eagles. Here's Davidson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Fresh, he's guarded by Marceda. Here's Splitter. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Look at Splitter keeping his cool. He beats the tough coverage by releasing a shot at just the right moment.
Sheffield outside. Junior lets the three fly. Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight.
For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Splitter outside. Left side, Davidson. Pass to Edwards. Back to Davidson. To the left wing. Six to shoot. From beyond the arc. Junior grabs the miss. Outside, Black. Kicks it out to Junior. This one for three. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
It's Day from deep. Fires in the triple.
It's important for Day to have his long-range game working for him. It makes it that much easier for him to be an effective passer when he's hitting the deep ball.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Eagles. They're up by 4. And we'll be here to bring you the third quarter right after halftime. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Pass to Lack. Sheffield. On the wing, Junior. From deep. The rebound by Mushi Fresh.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to get involved in the scoring.
Here's Cobb. Goes back up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
This is why Cobb is one of the top prospects in the country. He's just consistently playing one step ahead of everybody else on the floor.
Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major school.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
And he can't get the second one to fall either, coming up empty that time.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. His teammates have certainly done their part.
Here's Fresh. Good D by Junior.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Day. Screen by Junior. Basket is good.
And he can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
And the free throw, no good. The Civic Cats trailing. Left side, Timmerman. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Outside, Evans. Pass to Kennedy. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
And without a doubt, Hendricks Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contact.
Here's Junior. Rebounded by the Cats.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
A nice shot there by Cobb.
Shrewd play by the Cats gets Cobb all set up. He seems very reliable when he can take the shot that he wants.
Outside, Evans. Returns today. Kennedy. Outside, Day. To the inside, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now Edwards. Pass to Davidson. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
Pass to Sheffield. Inside, outside, Day. From the arc. Not gonna go that time. 3rd quarter of play and a close game here. Only 1 quarter remains. It's anyone's game as the battle. The Eagles leading. Here's Junior. From 9 feet. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, this isn't the performance you usually expect from him, but the rest of the team has done well to offset that.
Here's Splitter. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's on Christian Sheffield.
Well, Splitter can't beat the coverage clean, but his competitive play gets his shot off and gets him to the line.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, most thought that the Civic Cats would run away with this one, but this is very much a contest.
Absolutely, Joe. The Eagles have shown a lot of heart the way they've stuck with the Civic Cats. They might not have the depth or talent at the top, but this is a team that is firing on all cylinders and fighting for every chance.
Junior with it. Edwards there. Outside, Black. 2 points as that one goes.
Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
Pass to Edwards. Right side, Davidson. Now Edwards. Splitter outside. And it's Marcedo with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards' shot is good.
And the IQ of Edwards. Nice job sizing up the D and taking what he sees.
It's Jonathan Lack with the drive. And that one's good.
They're beginning to crumble defensively, especially around the basket.
Guys, they've now given up 4 straight field goals in the paint. Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on this Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Big shot by Mushi gives the Civic Cats a much-needed boost. You can tell it's important to him that his squad counts on him.
Pass to Sheffield. Returns today. Black with it. And here's Junior outside. It's hauled in by Fresh. A chance to retake the lead here, guys.
Showing that intensity in these final few minutes.
To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Now Junior, right side. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Count that one.
Can't allow Junior to get comfortable from there. Once he does, he goes to work.
So it's the Cats now. So far here in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Davidson. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
Sheffield, right side. Junior inside, guarded by Cobb. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to a bonehead play like that one, guys.
And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stuff.
He lives for these moments. Driving hard with the chance to wow the crowd at the rim. He's only 18 years old, but Cobb's already got a taste for the spotlight.
Pass to Marceda. Over Fresh. The second chance effort. The shot by Marceda, no good. The Civic Cats leading. Here's Cobb. Splitter left side. Swings it to Cobb. The three connects from downtown.
Cobb is so dangerous in every area of the court. And with the game that's still developing, it's scary to think how good Cobb might be with a few more years under his belt.
Pass to Junior. Outside, Lack. And here's Day. Now here's Lack. Junior. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that'll increase their lead to 6. And so he drops both of them. And now it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Michael Kennedy from outside buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
I love watching Kennedy fire with confidence. This kind of assertive attitude is contagious.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up by 5. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. And here are the Eagles now. Here's Day, rejected by Mushi Fresh.
And I like when Fresh takes initiative on defense. Look how impactful he can be on this end.
He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And now it's a 7-point game. Outside, Indra. Trying his luck from deep. And another miss by Newark East. Now Porter. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn.
Man, what else can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? Now, that would be a good start.
I'm not going that far, man. Yeah, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know it. There will be others.
Well, celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, celebrate? We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland.
All right. Hey, what's up, Coach?
What's up, bro? How's it?
Good, man, good.
Listen, I know you got to meet with your man Arch and all, but...
Yeah. He said he got some big news for me, so I'm excited to get after it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
All right, listen, Coach. I know where you're headed with this, okay? I got it handled.
See right there, when someone says they got it handled, that's when I know they got a blind spot. And if I'm looking to take advantage, that's music to my ears.
Nah, I've been taking care of myself for a long time. Coach, I know all the hustles.
I know your man Archie is gonna have some pro options lined up for you. But I strongly advise you to go to college. The atmosphere, tradition, coaching cannot be matched. Now, none of it's easy. College is a microscope. A few bad games will get magnified and hurt your draft stock. Negative press snowballs in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs too.
Exactly. Keep it positive. The money will come. Just keep your eyes open. Yeah.
I will. So you're saying in the G League, I can line the weeds, develop my game, and get paid now?
Exactly. Get a few endorsements, boost that paycheck, and you get the NBA development staff. So when you level up to the league, you'll already know the structure of the pro game. Now the flip side of that is, there's grown men in the G League, lifers, looking for a 10-day contract by any means necessary.
Yeah, which means I might have a target on my back. Man, show this kid up, punch a ticket to the league.
And it cuts both ways. You show them up, you look even more ready for the league. I mean, it's not a bad place to be in. You get to work on your draft stock without any immediate pressure. And then, eventually you go to the winter showcase where you can show off for the scouts and then hit the draft.
You'll be around?
I'll be here and there as your acting manager.
All right. What about if I go to college?
I mean, look, you go to the G League, you get injured, you got a contract. You go to college, get injured, there's no contract. So, G League or college, the choice is yours, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
Just feel like college would make sense for me right now.
Okay, I'm a big boy. I can handle it. This is what I said I would help you with anyway, right?
Yeah.
You did the work, so now we're here.
All right, so what happens with us now?
First, I get you on the phone with Coach, because he's going to be thrilled. If you think you're ready to declare for the draft, just hit me up. You're moving into a bigger world now, kid. You think you're ready for it?
No doubt. Let's go get it.